Welcome to the How Women Write podcast. This is your host, Jacqueline Fish, and I am reading from my latest book, Writing with the Moon. And today I am covering the last section, Pisces. If you've been following along, this is the last sign that I'll be going through. And in the show notes, you'll find all the other signs linked so you can easily jump around. And then we will get back to our regularly scheduled programming with some interviews with some female authors and writers. Thank you for being here on this journey. Here we go. Pisces, anything is possible. Sun dates, February 19th to March 20th. Symbol, the fish, two fish swimming in opposite directions. In your writing practice, maybe you notice one part of you wants one thing and another part wants something else. Element, water, the ocean or vapor, dissolving boundaries. Mode, mutable, endless and changing. Energy, feminine, inward, receptive, intuitive. Ruling planets, Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter, traditional, symbolizes reach, possibility, and broader purpose. Neptune, modern, is the god of the sea and considered a planet of inspiration, dreams, psychic receptivity, and illusion. House, 12th. The 12th house represents the subconscious, hidden patterns, and endings. It rules intuition, solitude, dreams, spiritual growth, and the unseen forces that influence your life, as well as the process of release, healing, and surrender. Body parts, feet, blood, pineal gland, appendix, and lymphatic system, as well as the energetic, emotional, and spiritual body. Pair, Virgo. Metals, platinum and tin. Platinum represents excitement, calm, and joy, and supports psychic abilities. Tin represents malleability and flexibility. Gems, amethyst enhances spirituality. Aquamarine enhances psychic tendencies. Jade brings grounding, creativity, balance, and harmony. Lapis lazuli supports clear and authentic communication and tapping into intuition and deeper perception. Colors, lavender, spiritual healing and cosmic consciousness. Sea green, fertility, renewal, faith. Flowers, water lily, spiritual transformation, purity, divine creation, healing, harmony. Violet, intuition and spiritual wisdom. Orchid, grace, elegance, love. Essential oils, black pepper, focus and mental clarity, grounding for boosting concentration and motivation. Sweet orange, uplifts and energizes a sensitive mind when bogged down with heavy emotions. Cedarwood, helps to bring daydreaming back down to earth. Sandalwood, supports creativity and artistry. Juniper berry, clears negative energy when overwhelmed by others' emotions. Rose, heart healing, cultivating unconditional love, and restoring a sense of divine feminine wholeness. Mantras, I believe. My imagination is limitless. I trust my intuition. Keywords, accept, angel, aroma, art, cleanse, closure, compassion, completion, contribution, cure, devote, dreamer, eliminate, empathy, endless, envision, expansive, fantasy, fluid, forgiveness, freedom, healing, imagination, invisible, kindness, love, magical, meal, meditation, music, photography, prayer, preparation, release, romantic, sensitive, serve, spirit, spiritual, sympathy, tender, understanding, unification, unpredictable, unrealistic, water. Content inspiration, flow, power, what makes us individually unique and still one. Journaling, adding emotional layers in big swaths across your writing. Empathy and heart-led selling. Dreams, intuition, dancing, singing, painting, music. Spirituality, creative outlets. The ocean, water, making waves, inspiring people, helping others feel seen, heard, and understood. Writing with this sign. As the 12th and final sign of the zodiac, Pisces represents culmination. After this completion, the zodiac begins again with Aries, the initiating first sign. To be able to begin again, we first need to complete, which is part of preparation. With the symbol of two fish swimming in different directions, Pisces can sense the reasoning behind multiple dimensions of things. This gives them a full picture of differing opinions and ideas, but can sometimes make them seem indecisive or unreliable to others. Picturing the two fish, one side craves duality, one craves depth. Since Pisces is mutable, changeable, and endless, this might make your writing feel contradictory at times. Let it sit and revisit it if needed. Or let it be, showing multiple sides to a story. As a mutable water sign, the water needs to flow freely. Constriction won't feel great. We can hardly contain the ocean. Picture how vast the shore is. Rigid writing rules all need to go out the window. You don't need any rules to write, but the lightly structured guidance in this book can give you just the right amount of support you need to let your creativity flow freely. Pay attention to your dreams, signs, and synchronicities. Notice the language of your intuition. Does your intuition talk to you through feelings, sounds, sights, smells, or knowings? Take the time to notice, feel, and listen. Listening is an ongoing practice to focus on before, during, and after writing. Our intuition is part of everything we do, especially as intuitive writers. We write with our intuition, not our thinking mind, which tends to force and overwhelm us. Emotions might feel louder or more potent right now. Instead of letting your emotions drive your decisions, feel them fully for a minute. Get curious about them. Stay open to the messages behind them, and then move them. Here's a writing tip I saved for Pisces. Since Pisces contains a piece of all the previous signs, you can apply this advice anytime. At the end of your writing session, look at your topic for the next day. Quickly review your notes and then put them away. That's it. Then, first thing in the morning, you know that state where you're kind of awake but not totally, or even better if you can wake up naturally, bring your topic to mind and let your mind wander. It's not about forcing or making it happen, but rather letting your unconscious mind do the work. This way, when you arrive at the page, your mind has already been rolling the idea around. This is another sneaky way to move past writing resistance when you let the ideas reverberate in your brain for a while. You might find more excitement to get to the page. You could even be itching to let all the words out. Another way to approach this little brain game is to write about one topic a week. Say it's for blog content or a book chapter. On the weekend, review your notes and think about what you want to say without trying to get any of the words down. Over time, you're training your unconscious mind to do the heavy lifting for you. So when you come to the blank page to write, you might find the words are there waiting, ready to flow out. High vibe Pisces. Trusting your connection with God and the messages you get for your higher self. Embracing kindness, intuition, and sweetness. Allowing your fully creative, multifaceted self to show through in all your writing projects. Low vibe Pisces. Letting yourself get lost in your own mind, being careless with addictions, or looking for an escape, whether through substances like drugs or alcohol, or scrolling, sex, shopping, or overworking. Low vibe Pisces can be ungrounded and can't seem to make progress on anything. Earthly things like bills, false time constructs, and the like can feel heavy. Look to balance the ungroundedness with practicality, remembering how even a body of water, as vast as the ocean, has a container. Nourishing body, mind, spirit. Body. Sip a ceremonial raw cacao latte as you write. Cacao supports the pineal gland and your intuition. Feel your feet firmly planted on the ground throughout the day. Stretch your toes, maybe rolling them over a ball, especially if you've got a lot of sitting and writing planned. Mind. Let go of the restrictions and limitations of your thinking mind and suspend old ways of thinking so you can begin with renewed energy when the moon moves into Aries. Let yourself immerse your thoughts and imagination into the world you want to see. Spirit. Look after your spirit and soul as well as you look after your body. New moon actions and prompts. New moon actions. Be as gentle with yourself today as you are with everyone else. Go with the flow within a large container of time by putting a few hours on your calendar with the permission to really explore your creativity. Notice the subtle messages in your journal pages. Write slowly so you can spot them. If you feel pulled in different directions, use this time to meditate on any unmade writing decisions and even consider writing in one direction before exploring another. Choose your next writing project based on what your soul wants to write. It might surprise you, or rather, let your writing project find you. As you write new moon intentions, see yourself as the best version of you. Use an online thesaurus to expand your emotional vocabulary and explore how you, your readers, or clients want to feel. Stay open to divine guidance by staying relaxed as you write. We can't hear God when we're stressed. Visualize your new self as you write new moon intentions. What are you wearing? What perfume are you spritzing on? New moon writing prompts. This will feel like medicine today. My reader wants to feel. My deepest desire. My soul craves. I listen. Life is happening for me. I savor the sweetness. The words flow out of my fingertips effortlessly. I trust my flow. I bring compassion. Waxing moon actions and prompts. Waxing moon actions. As you write today, imagine your words are a fountain and you have the power to turn the faucet open or closed. When you sit down to write, let the words that have been building up pour out. No judgment, forcing, or editing as you write your draft. If you feel foggy before writing, spend some time with your journal pages first, perhaps while sitting in the sun. Even 5 minutes following one of the writing prompts in this book will help you find clarity. If you're writing sales-focused copy or content, put yourself in your reader's shoes today. See what they see, feel what they feel, hear what they hear, and write to that. Take a bath to calm a busy mind. Consider adding some essential oils listed earlier. Create healthy ways to pause when you're craving an escape. Be in or around water, take a bath, stay hydrated, drink from blue glass bottles. I like to keep these bottles filled with filtered water and let them sit in the sun for a few hours before drinking. Waxing moon writing prompts. I'm feeling these emotions right now. This is bubbling over and spilling onto the page. I connect. I think I want blank, but what I really need is. This dream has been popping up lately. I write with empathy. I bring calm. My favorite way to recenter myself. My well of writing inspiration. This drama is not mine. Full moon actions and prompts. Full moon actions. Stay present, no matter how uncomfortable it is at first, instead of trying to escape or check out. Notice where you're comparing your current self to your past self. You've changed. The moon has changed signs. Your hormones have changed. Give yourself grace. Stay open to how your writing project wants to move or change directions. Like the ocean, it's wild, unpredictable, and splashes up onto the shore. Flow with it instead of fighting it. Make time for a journaling session to write as much as you want on all the themes flowing through your mind right now. Release things that aren't serving your best writing life, like carelessness and unhealthy lifestyle choices. Notice where you may be staying stuck out of worry or fear and let these grips go. Full moon writing prompts. My inner writer needs healing. I'm letting go of this dream. I'm making space for. These emotions feel strong right now. I refocus. I no longer fight. Unpredictability. My soul. Healing is. Flexibility brings. Waning moon actions and prompts. Waning moon actions. Do an emotional edit to your writing, sprinkling in feeling words where needed. Go into your work in progress or revisit an old piece of writing and intuitively see where your words need more feeling. Carve out some time to take a breath, and be near water or in water to be fully present. As you edit, be mindful of any self-criticism and fault-finding. Allow yourself to get lost in a large editing project with the freedom to flow to different sections or pages. I feel most in flow when I'm going to let this float away before the next new moon. I hear. My writing really needs this from me. Flowing. When still and quiet, I feel. Feelings are. I find power in flowing with. I bring grace. I'm awake. That is a wrap on Pisces and the final section of my latest book, Writing with the Moon. You can buy it and find where to buy it. Of course, you can find it on Amazon and everywhere online where books are sold, but you can also find it direct at theintuitivewritingschool.com. Thank you for being here.